Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. We still got a squeaky chair, we haven't managed to get rid of that just yet. Hope we are all doing well. Friday night we are going to be on Gran Turismo, as you can well imagine, for a couple of hours. We're going to do Daily Race B, of which we learned earlier in the week has changed forever. Daily Race B is no longer the kind of race that you only do when Daily Race C is a bit naff. Daily Race B is now actually, hopefully moving forward, a decent way to spend 15 minutes of your time, we do hope. We're at Spa this week, Daily Race B, and we see now that Polyphony have thought that random weather on this race would be a good idea. I, for one, completely agree, as long as you have the correct tyres, or you have the ability to switch and change on to the correct tyres, which for a couple of cars in our garage we did not, but now we do. So that is all good. Went out to see the Gran Turismo movie this week on Wednesday. Very, very good. Couple of things, we'll talk about it later I guess, but a couple of bits that annoyed me about it. Being a videographer and looking immediately when I watch these kind of things how everything must have been filmed and edited. A couple of things that really annoyed me. Watch out for Damage 82. Right, okay, that's you. Where are you on this then? Carhal's in this one as well. Oh, hang on a minute, because we've been talking about the random weather. Let's actually have a look. This one seems like it's going to be dry. We've got a bit of rain out on the east of the track there, but otherwise seemingly okay. Right then. Well, good luck, Cheech. Hope you have a good race. Whereabouts were you starting there? I didn't quite see. Carhal, how are we doing? I see you're up the top. Oh yeah, a pole position for you. Cheech, where are you at? P8. Right, okie dokie. I imagine you'll probably catch up to me fairly quickly. We are in the 650. We're going to keep an eye. I don't think that weather's going to be anything to worry about. But we will keep an eye here. In the hope that some weather may arrive. Who knows? Or in the next couple of races. Because it made for some very fun races, that is for sure. P4, we've got to aim at least then for the podium. We may do ourselves. We may try and stretch for the race win. Who knows? Right, let's try and close this gap. Let's go. Hopefully sound and video looks all good. Do let me know. Fingers crossed. Everything's fine and dandy. Oh, a slight lift through Eau Rouge there. Possibly a penalty for P3. I've run wide there as well. Possibly a penalty for me. Running wide to the right hand side of the track. We'll find out a little bit later down the straight here. No, I think we're all good. We both outbraked. No. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Doing exactly the same line as me through there, trying to brake very early, clip the apex, get it round. A lot of people try and brake quite late into there, which just depends whether or not you're racing against someone. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Do we get a bit of contact from behind? No, not quite. Thought we were going to there. Got a bit less grip than I did in qualifying. Managed to improve my time to a 28.999. I was laughing as I crossed the line and saw that pop up because everybody in chat normally goes with a triple, ending in a triple number when we try and guess our quali time. John, how we doing, mate? Hope we are all well. We're aiming for the podium on this one. Very much hoping that we can make it work, or make it happen. You see that? Another slight lift there. Just didn't quite think I had the grip, but turns out we were okay. Slipstreaming our way. I'm going to go -3 at the front. That's where I was driving in quali. I was quite happy with how that was feeling and working for me. Oh. Didn't get off the brakes early enough there. That was a bit silly. Cost a lot of time there now. Come on, we want this podium. Got a week with no kids. Oh, there we go. What's that mean then? Gran Turismo all week? I've just been catching the first few laps of the World Series finals as well. GT finals. Manufacturers. Very, very lively first few laps at Suzuka. Jimmy Broadbent on commentary. Does he make it stick? Oh! He does. Fair play to him. I cannot argue with that one. Trying to back out sooner rather than later there. Try to back out at the bottom of the hill so we could carry the momentum through Radion. No, I haven't, John. I haven't tried it just yet. Oh, that was... I was going to say that was late. It wasn't really. It was just that I just so happened to be thinking about the same move. Both going for the same piece of track there now. I'm to the inside. That is absolutely my corner. We're going to give him the space on the left-hand side, though. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Oh, that was a late move from me there. Somebody looking to go to the inside from Ryan there. And I'm now dropping right down the pack here. Never going to work trying to get around the outside there. Never going to work. We've dropped down to P6. This is definitely no good. Come on. That Ferrari is very, very good. Oh, the lack of downforce being behind that Ferrari there. That's a full lot left. It felt like it was just going straight on. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to get the podium, I don't think. I think only Bob's ahead of you on the friends list. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a quick look at it. I'm going to try and do a couple of... What a nightmare. I'm going to do a few races of Daily Race B and also Daily Race A as well in the... take it old school in the Hondas. Right, P4's lost it here. Almost. Bugger. You don't half feel those markers kind of... they're not cones as such, but the markers on the apexes, they definitely affect the cars a lot more, I feel, since the updates. Don't know if that is actually a thing or if I'm just hitting them a bit more than I previously would have done. Try and get back into P4. Come on, we don't want to drop 2 places on our first race. That's not a good start. Possibly have the run on the 2 of them here. That one I would say was almost inevitable. 3 wide into the braking zone. So what's new? Still not enough laps. No, it's not. But the dynamic weather, James, is the main thing. Kill the German. Well, we almost, in the process of trying to get past him, nearly killed ourselves. But thankfully we did not. P6. It's a shame that, because we were P4 and we could have been on for the podium there. Look at that. Top 3 covered by less than 1.5. Not too shabby. Has anyone seen the new Gran Turismo movie then? Has anyone seen it yet? I was out at the cinemas on Wednesday to see it. The day it came out. I was not going to miss that. And if you have seen it, what do you reckon? Yeah, definitely going to do race A. We'll give that a go. We'll do half race B, half race A. And we'll finish off in the Formula 1s, or the old school Formula 1s, Hondas. Right, 3 at the front on brakes felt fairly comfortable for me, allowed you to brake a little bit later. You do have to deal with slightly more understeer into the corners, but it seems to be worth it. Oh. Right, we'll get 2 laps here. This lap is not going to be the quickest. Yeah, the movie, it's decent, really decent. I do recommend watching it. Definitely worth a watch. There was a couple of bits in it for me that annoyed me slightly, just where you could see how it had been filmed. There's a couple of bits, I'll not go into it too much, but there's a couple of bits where you can see quite clearly that it's animated, which was a little bit annoying. Not that I was expecting them to actually go film everything for real. That would be a bit silly. But there's a couple of bits where you see the cars on a couple of overtakes. You just see that it's where everything's been kind of like keyframed and animated. Just because you know that realistically that wouldn't have happened in an actual race. But honestly, as a story, I mean, it's a true story. So as a story, it makes a tremendous movie. Too long without nicotine. Therein lies your problem, my friend. Oh, slightly lift there. Can we get that in a one out? Oh, a bit of a slide, but we're all good. Brake nice and late. All the way to the left. That's a bit too late. No, it's not. It's kind of alright. Right, let's go again. Go, 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 come on. Oh, that's a lot of time lost there, bugger. Best part of a 10th lost in Puong there. Understeer, understeer, understeer. Battle the understeer. Go! Don't lift, 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 don't lift. Don't lift, don't lift, don't lift. We could be on for a new personal best yet. This could be a 28 point lower 9 instead of all the 9s, treble 9. No! And we outbrake for good measure. Ah! That could have been a good lap, that one. It was squaring up to be. Yeah. Well, funny enough, I originally booked. I had a client meeting about half an hour drive away, and I'd booked the 5 p.m. or 4:55 showing for it originally, and it was about 4:30. The meeting like overran a little bit. It was like 4:30. I was like, right, I'm really gonna have to go because I'm not being funny, but I've booked tickets for the Gran Turismo film and I'm not missing it, so I'm done. So off I went. And traffic was really bad, and it said that I would get there at about 4:10, and I thought, will the trailer still be showing at that point, or will the film have started? I thought, I don't want to miss a second of the film, because any film that I watch, I'm a bit like that, and I thought, I don't want to miss any part of it, so will I give it a miss, or will I try and like beat the traffic to get there just before it starts? And I pretty much got to the cinema's like a minute from our house. So I pretty much got there, and it was 4:15, and it had started 20 minutes ago, but I knew it would kind of still be trailers, and I thought, oh, will I, won't I? I thought, oh, sorry, I'll just book the later slot and then worry about it later, and get to it later on. So I don't think that this rain's going to hit us either, by the looks of things, so that's all good. So we'll give that one a miss. We'll stick with the hard tyres. So I went to then go see it at about 10 p.m. instead, or 9:30, whatever it was, and got out quite late. But yeah, it was really, really good film. Really, really good. Couple of bits where I was like, there's a bit where it shows him at a few different tracks, and so it goes Red Bull Ring, and then it goes to another track, and it tells you what the track is, and then it shows a shot of Catalonia, and I'm like, literally the absolute wrong track. And then there's another part where it shows you, I think it's at Silverstone, I think it says it's at Silverstone, and then it shows you a shot from out of the pits, and it's literally, you looking across the pits, you see turn 1 of the Red Bull Ring. You're like, it's literally the wrong track. But that's if you're being super, super anal, which I would have been to pick faults at it. Otherwise, absolutely tremendous. P5 for this one then. Let's have a little look. We've got to eye up the podium again. We lost it the last time. Jamal behind us again. Right, let's go. Podium, James says. Absolutely. Let's be aiming for it. Come on. Phew. We slide our way through Eau Rouge and Radion. Absolutely got to go to the inside and try and get this move done here. We almost outbrake. But it's enough to make that one stick. So P4 it is, on to P3, come on. Bit of contact there, I think. Felt like it. Down on the power nice and early, come on. Don't lift. Come on. We've got the slipstream. I can feel the lack of downforce as we have that initial left kink. That's a big lift there just to make sure we get turned in. Nicely done, says James. That one was a relatively easy one, that one, luckily. Just managed to get a good enough run, and he made the mistake in Radion, actually. So now we need to try and close to the podium, which this is going to be the harder part. Need to keep our foot flat through Eau Rouge, over Radion. And we managed to actually drop slightly there. The chap behind us. Right, 2.45 to the leader. Oh, we've been hit. We've been hit. We've been hit. We've been hit. And we got rear damage. If he drives past us now after that, I will be raging. Twice, 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 twice. Come on. Contact again there. 3 times now. Right, back in the slipstream again. Frenchman in front. Was going to make sure he was the one to back out there. We absolutely had that. That is some wheel-to-wheel defending there, and it's cost him a lot of time. Good race in that bit though. Not often you can go wheel to wheel through Rouge and Radion in the real world, never mind on Gran Turismo. No backing out there. At least he didn't hit him. Definitely not. Yeah, exactly. I just wasn't backing out. Made sure of it. Alright, 2.3 to the podium. Going to be fairly unlikely that we manage to close this gap here. It's a good run out of turn 1 though. So see P1 and P2 over the top of Eau Rouge and Radion. We've got a better run. We're going to bring this gap hopefully down to within 2 seconds here by the end of the straight. Get stopped, get stopped, get stopped. Go, 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 go. Never going to close this gap here, I don't think. 2.2, it's just not going to happen. Logic Master, how are we doing? Hope we're all well. Look at that, Carhal with the race win there. That one looked very, very close up front. Dynamic weather, yeah, exactly. Meant to be, James. It's like it's random weather. I think pretty much it'll stay whatever it is at the race throughout for the 4 laps. But what it is at the start, we don't know. If that makes sense. So sometimes it's dry all race, sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's just a bit damp and a bit slippy. But weirdly as well, when it's raining or when it's just started raining or whatever, one part of the track is dry, one part of the track is wet. Seems to be the case on a couple of the wet races. So you see that the weather's still kind of sweeping through. But yeah, it seems like it's either like raining or dry pretty much. I don't think it's ever a case where you would do a pit stop part way through unless you had been on the wrong tyres. But this is what we want to see for Daily Race B. It's progress. Absolute progress for sure. Good racing. Yeah, that one was alright. Let's do a couple more. We'll stick with the McLaren, unless we think we should try the Ferrari. FIA wouldn't allow it. What do you mean? Right, we should get enough. We should have enough time for 2 laps here. Nice, minimal steering. That's what we want through there. John saying McLaren all the way. Was that not from a race maybe last year, James? I think because I saw that clip kind of resurface after the F2 or the F3 crash a couple of weeks ago, and I saw that clip resurface. So I think you might be talking about a year ago or so, maybe, perhaps. 10 cars, yeah. I think that one was a couple of years ago, or is it a one that did happen this weekend? Holland scored for City, 3 minutes on the clock. Is it? The season hasn't started yet, has it? Oh no! I don't think that was the difference between a new personal best. That slide there. Is it a friendly for City tonight? Another week or so before the Premier League starts, isn't it? Or another couple of weeks? Since the changes at Spa, what changes? W Series 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago it was, yeah. Is that the one you're talking about, James? Should have been up a gear earlier there. Premier League Game 1 on a Friday night. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And it's gone. City v Burnley. Ah, fair play. We'll not sit and do that for a minute and a half. 28 treble six. I could have only hoped. That last lap was closer to a 29 treble six, and it was 28. That was tragic. And then lost it, of course, in that last lap there. Or that one that we're still technically currently on. We'll sit and chat, though, instead, shall we? Oh, fair enough. What's everyone's bets on the Man City game, then? Should we put some money on it? Should we waste some money? And do we think we're about to see an announcement of Sergio Perez being replaced at Red Bull in the as the silly season begins? Looking forward to Interlagos as well on Sunday for British Heart Foundation. Haven't managed to put any practice in just yet. I was talking to John about it though. And I think we both agree, and I'm sure everybody else will agree, that my Mercedes is going to be a bit of a letdown. Oh, look at that, John, just as I start talking about it. Where do you think you can finish on Sunday in British Heart Foundation? To be honest with you, I think I'll be lucky if I get a top 5 or top 6, to be honest with you. I think you, Adam, Brian, Chaos, I'm trying to think who else, Larry, if he's racing, all in with much, much better shouts. I've really got to try and work out, basically, strategy. I've really got to try and work out strategy. And try and think what's actually going to work, because it's difficult to overtake. You can only overtake into turn 1 or turn 4 realistically. Everywhere else is a bit of a challenge. You will lose time trying to overtake. Probably lose more time than you would just staying behind somebody. Carhal, how are we doing? Yeah, good luck, buddy. Were you in that one? You are in pole position for the others, but where are you on this one? Where are you on this one? You are on pole position on all the others. I thought you were in this lobby. Well, good luck if you're racing as well in a different lobby. Yeah, you, Adam, and Chaos and Podium. I can see that. I can see that. What car's Brian in again? I always forget what everybody's racing in. Brian's in the Renault? Is that right? Is he in the RS01? I think he might struggle along with me. That Merc's really good in the corners. That's the thing. I'll be able to set decent sectors in the... you're on the toilet. Oh, well. Good. While you're doing that, it gives the rest of us a chance to win a race. The yeah, I forget what Brian's in. I think it's the Renault, though. I'm fairly sure. So I think he'll probably struggle along with me. I think that the Merc's great. I quite like the Merc, but I'll be quick in the middle sectors, and then I'm absolutely done for on the straight. So I've got to basically look at strategy and look at kind of just trying to get into clean air as early as possible. That's Radion for you. Right, we're at the back on this one then. We are at the back. That was a big crash, that one. How many places can we make up? Can we get back into, what do we think, the top 10? Surely we've got to aim back into the top 10 after that. Yeah, it feels epic to drive, but very slow on the straight. Agreed. It's mega out of the corners as well as on the way in. Really, really decent, but just straight line speed lets it down. Right, got to try and get back into the top 10. Hopefully made easy by the fact, yeah. We've got 2 people serving penalties. Oh! I'll win at Brands. Yeah, I've got a better chance there. To be honest with you, that's probably my best chance this season. Brands Hatch. But I know what I'm like round there. I know what I'm like. Yeah, exactly. The Merc's strong in DTM. Yeah, it is. It is. The problem being is that it's balance of power, isn't it? It's when it's against balance of power that it gets sort of chopped a little bit, kind of unfairly, really. Yeah, exactly. DTM doesn't have balance of power, and that's the problem. As soon as you race in balance of power, a car can have a tremendous straight line speed, and it can be its main factor, for example. And then if it gets nerfed, then it's just, if that one standout feature gets nerfed to protect balance of power, then away goes your chances of winning in that car. And that is kind of it for the Merc, really. I've never really driven it without balance of power, but I assume it's its top end that's just been absolutely gunned for, really. Right, come on, let's get past these two as quickly as we can. This guy's gone here. We're going to have to lift. That's a shame. Track limits? Oh, you've got to be having a laugh. You've got to be having a laugh. Oh, everybody crashing into everybody there. Right, P12. Big Mace up front. We had a good race with him last week, if we remember. P14, yeah. Did you not see the crash, James? The crash we had on first lap. Contact there. He backs out of it, though. Could see that one coming on the radar there. As soon as I went to go turn in. Brutal. Oh, luckily everybody else behind us is serving penalties as well, by the looks of it. Right, this is where we obviously must have picked up the penalty last time. Right, P10, come on. Final lap, final lap. Let's get back up into the top 10 if we can here. 1.5 to this guy. This is going to be a big help here. If we can get a better run, which we have done, try and get in to within 1.1, 1.2. Get a good run through Rouge and Radion here. Oh, that is as good as you can get. As good as you can get. Look at that. 1.2. There we go. In the slipstream. Lovely stuff. Try and close this gap a bit here. Right, we're going to have to fight for P11. Come on. Battling for pride, not points yet. And then I bump him and push him across the line in front of me. Never mind. Oh dear. Picture and sound good, driving not so good. Agreed. Agreed there. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. I think we were last across the line there as well. No good. No good, no good. Right, should we do one more and then look at daily race B? Yeah, Greg, I thought that was you. I binned it, basically. Binned it on the outer radion. Like a complete plonker. Yeah, one more. Come on. Right, 2 laps here. Let's do as good as we can do. .28 treble 6, that's what we're aiming for, come on. Understeer, 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 understeer. We're alright though, we're alright. Just scrubbed off a bit of speed though. By sliding around. Driving issues, yeah. Skill issue, that one. That's pretty tidy though. Off that t-shirt for me. Let's see. So John's guess was 28.666. What's your guess, James? What are you going for? Oh, I just had to lift slightly there. Just had to lift slightly. I'm just going to keep it in 6 because I think it's almost like not worth going to 7th on that straight there. Because you're in 7th, you get up to 7th and then you're straight into the braking zone. Here we go. Oh, it's still a 29.2. Alright, come on, couple of tenths to gain here. Catch the snap a little bit earlier. 10th up, come on. Another 2 or 3 tenths is what we're after. Let's not scrape any time, nice and smooth. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the difference when you're not sliding around. Wonderful stuff. Right, up to 7th. Go, go, go. 2.5 tenths up now. Look at that, we've lost a tenth and then we've gained it back. We should be 3.5 tenths up here, not 2.5 tenths. Lost it. Looks like there's not much beating that 28.999. Nightmare. 2.5 tenths up on that first lap. Bob, how are you doing? Hope we're all well. Does that not make you up a bit of time? I thought it would have done. 1 second track limits. I wonder if it's worth it. I reckon it could be. Oh yeah, you said Bob set the fastest times. Or was top of your friends list, John? I'll have to have a little look. Right, is this one going to be raining? Another non-rain race. Deary me. Lev's in this one, look. Right. The next thing that we need for Daily Race B is grid starts, of course. Then we'll be laughing. Brake bounce to the front. Let's go. Purposely ran a bit deep into the corner there, into turn 1, just so that we can try and pick up a bit more pace down the straight, not lose momentum if anything happens in front of us, which actually it hasn't. So we're still all good though. The Spaniard pulls to the right hand side looking for the move. Force the gap. He didn't want to yield to that one, did he? 3 wide up the Camel straight. Right, we get one position made up. This guy's going to have a penalty. See if we can try and push on to Red Fox up front. Two 2-0 City, Haaland again. No messing about. Right, see if we can get P5. That was a snap there. I think that's gone wide. Penalty. Yeah, absolutely. Bugger. Only had 5 touches, scored twice. Jesus. Guy's a machine, isn't he? Haaland should get a real job. Right, it's not the end of the world, that half second. Although we do now have over 2 seconds to catch. .1 2 1.9 10 Textbook. 1.8. 1.7. .6, 1.5, 1.4. No, that's where I've messed it up. Maybe I haven't. Maybe he's made a mistake there as well. 1.4 still. .3. Wrong gear. Wrong gear. Shouldn't have been in fourth so early there. Well, that was a solid effort. We almost got there. We started closing again quite a bit there. Right, Daily Race A. I'm quite disappointed in Daily Race B so far because we had loads of dynamic weather last week and then we've had none tonight. Oh, man. Annoying. Right, we're going to jump in the old school Hondas now. Suzuka as well. Can't go wrong. We'll rent a car, thanking you. Problem being now we got like 20 minutes of quali, so let's try and get used to this, get a bit of practice in. That's the one we want. That's what we want. Lovely stuff. Oh. Overcommitted there. Oh my god, this is such a challenge, this. That's the first race for a while I've not seen either of us in the same race, spin off or rammed off. Very rarely do I have a race where I don't bin it, to be fair. I did, there was a couple of moments, almost lost it in that one. You want to get onto this one, Greg, if you haven't already. Oh my god, this is so difficult. I'm not even joking either, this is like so tricky. We need a stick shift, it turns out. That's what we need. Can this do... what corner is this called again? Either way, I can't do it flat. Absolutely not. Oh man. Brutal. Right, all the way out to the left hand side. Oh, too far to the left. Oh my god. I'll tell you what it is, it loves a bit of oversteer, does this thing. What a challenge. No, 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 no. Oh my god. You gotta be absolutely on it when that, as soon as that oversteer kicks in. Oh my word, come on. Oh my god, you can't drive this sector the way I thought you could do before spoon there. Cannot drive that flat, you've got to lift to get the car on the right line. Otherwise it just drifts and drifts and drifts. Right, do we have to just lift here, maybe? Drop down to 5th, will that do it? Oh, not quite, not quite. We might actually have to brake there. Oh. So difficult to get the car slowed down. Right, let's keep going. Trying to improve. We get entered into the race as well. It's going to be crazy to see how far off the lead we are here. How far off we are at the top times. Let's go. What is the world top time? Does anyone know? Ranking board. 207. Horrendous. Right, let's go. Oh, there's going to be so many accidents in this race. Right, this is so difficult to drive, this thing. I'm literally sliding there. And you wouldn't really be able to tell, but you just get that slight lift in the wheel. Go on, get turned. Oh, man. No. Oh, just... Oh, man. Again. Awful. Right, let's go again. Come on, get our guesses in. What do we think? We'll have enough time for another 3 laps here. What will our fastest lap be? Or if at all, will we actually improve on this one? £120 mph save there. That was uncomfortable. Right, let's get this braking zone right. Oh, no, 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 no. .212. Come on, 2 more laps to improve on this one. We've got to, surely. Oh! That was fortunate. Right, another 8/10 taken off there. Come on, keep going, keep going. Still can't believe that Lev's like 3 seconds ahead of us though. Why did I push too much there? That was stupid. Right, another half a lap. Oh. 2:12, I can't get past that. I just seen your comment, Bob. 2:13.572. Luckily, we managed to top that one, but I don't think I'll get much further than this 2:12. Right then, this one's going to be carnage. As it always is with Daily Race 8. We'll get, what will we get? We get 3 races here. of daily race here. Three races. We're in P5. We're not the quickest by any stretch. I don't think we need traction control. In fact, we shouldn't do, because you wouldn't have had it back in those days, would you? Ah! False start. It would help if I put my foot on the brake. Trying actually to use my mirrors here, my actual mirrors, and not rely on the radar. Oh, although your mirrors can't tell you to watch out for somebody trying to ram you off track, unfortunately. Oh, and we get hit again. Oh, and away we go. Well, that's not a very good start. It broke a bit earlier than I was expecting there, but I should have been watching out for that one, really. Yellow flags, someone's gone. Oh, got the switch back on him there. Right, now chasing Dan in P7. I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for him. Where's he gone? There he is. Oh dear. Not a great first race, let's be fair. Whoa! Oh, track limits. Oh, now Dan's left. The guy that we knocked off the track and then waited for. Man. Oh, man. Right, looks like we're racing with the Spaniard then. This takes a lot of practice, I've got to say. I found it a bit easier to jump into these on at Monza. A lot easier. More yellow flag wave and then a corrupt linesman. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, man. Super difficult this, come on. Really, come on. Right, we've got some JJ behind us now. There was no catching that. Where did that come from? It's the tiniest little clip of the front wheel on the curb. Where on earth did that come from? My word. Craig, good evening mate, how we doing? I'm so bad at these. My God, I didn't get a single lap that was actually any decent in that race. Let's go again. We'll not give up too easily. It comes to something when the daily race A's need more practice than daily race C. Will it actually, John? Will it actually? Is that right? This will be the next British Heart Foundation race. Seriously? I'll be actually buzzing if it is. As long as we can't do tuning to it then. If we stick with balance of power, then tremendous. Right, so 3 laps we'll get here. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Ah. You get a better, you actually get a better view anyways of the cockpit view. Oh my god. Right, we'll actually just fall short of 3 laps here. Great wee cars to drive, they are, but they're a bit of a handful and a bit unpredictable. I don't know if you just tuned in or not at the point, Craig, where my front wheel just touched one of the curbs and just the car just went. I'm getting slightly better though. I don't think I need to drop down to 4th there. Just 5th will do. Oh, just missed the apex there. Well, I was probably a mile off, but in this cockpit view, it felt like it was pretty close. Come on. We're only going to have enough time for one more lap here, but if we get halfway around and we've binned it, then we'll be able to start again and have enough time to do so. Like that. Come on, I can do better than that. Come on. They're great fun, but they take a long time to get used to, especially when we've just been in the 650 that whole time around Spa. Right, all the way to the left. Off the grass, you donkey, come on. This is where I lost it the last time. On this curb, just on this corner here. I'm still sliding. Go, 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 go. Right, this is a lot better lap now. And I just need a pretty harsh stab on the brakes here. I think I'm probably... Oh, no, maybe not. I think I'd probably keep it in 5th. Not quite. That was the apex that you just seen there in the distance. Right, slightly better. Slightly better. Who said 11 treble 6? John said 11 treble 6. He wasn't far off. Let's also try a quick... Right, okay. Half throttle or just over half throttle. That's the one. About 3/4 throttle, 70-80% throttle, I think. For the launch. Try again. Just under... Oh no. Starting the right gear. We're in bloody 3rd there. Yeah, just under. Just under. I wonder whether though starting in 2nd is a better shout. Slightly bogged down, but then you don't have the gear shift, so I wonder if 2nd gear is actually better. Weak lap. Yeah, it wasn't the best. Yeah, it was much better, to be fair. But I say slightly because it's still nowhere near where we should be. We want to be aiming for the 10s at the very least. Levitus, we seen, was on a 2:09. 2 seconds, that is, as well, off the top time. So we're still like 4 seconds out. Right, 2 more races. Let's get this one done. See how we do, and then learn from it for the final race. Let's get a good grid, launch off the line. Oh, it's a long hold. Oh, battered into the first corner already. And into the second corner. I used to be a fan of the Stig, but I don't think I am anymore. That's 3 bits of contact there. Right, hopefully we can drop them now. catching here. P3 and 4. P3's gone wide. Could be looking at the podium here. The twig. He's dropped back now, thankfully. JJ's just like rammed that guy off there basically. I'm going to assume that it was for good reason. Otherwise, otherwise I don't know what that was all about, and I'm going to hope that he doesn't do the same to me. Oh, look at this. P2's gone. He's almost binned it out of the hairpin. Godzilla up front, JJ in front of us here, P2. We've got the podium so far. We just want to try and hold it. Here we go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Is that... It's not the same guy. It's not the Stig. I'm going to say, is that the same guy we've just had the contact from there? On the outside. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Yep. Yep, we've got that. I was waiting for the contact there. Right, back onto the podium. One lap to go. Can we catch up to the Swiss chap ahead here? Doesn't look very likely, but we need to try and defend this podium. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. We've held it, we've held it, we've held it. Safe rejoin. Oh, come on. Don't push us off. What are you doing? Really? Oh, JJ, come on. Come on. He's going for it, he's going for it. That podium's long gone now. But disappointed with being shoved into the wall there. On the back straight. Shove him back, elbows out. Well, sadly, that podium that we had has gone. That is devastating, that. Could have been on for a podium there. P3 was in the bag. Man, that's a frustrating one. That is frustrating. We were on for the podium. A couple of bits of contact from everyone there, really. We had some from the Stig. We had a punt from the guy, the Spaniard, in P3. And then I'm not sure if JJ was also being shoved there, but we did get pushed into the wall, which is also quite frustrating. That's a sad one. That. What does the saying go? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed in driving standards there. Disappointing driving standards. What do we reckon though? Was that fair? Or was that not? I don't know. Ask JJ why he's a knob. Oh dear. We've annoyed someone. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, annoying that. Very annoying, very annoying. We'll have a little look on the replay, actually. We'll have a look on the replay here. It is. It's referring to the rain on Daily Race B, now that they've actually made Daily Race B interesting. But then we've just done 4 races and we didn't have a single drop of rain, so a little bit annoying. Who had the best reactions there then? So this is us here then. Yeah, that's just not nice at all. That is just not nice. That is just not nice. So luckily we managed to get back past here. The Spaniard then and the Stig Greetings from the Flying Kiwi. How we doing? German Kiwi, how we doing, buddy? Hope we are all well. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in and stopping by to say hello. So he actually just binned it there. But the Spaniard I wanted to have a look at for... Oh no, it was the Swiss driver that made the contact with us, and I think it was here. So I blamed the Spaniard there, sorry, it wasn't the Spaniard. No, was it the last lap then, that we had that off the Swiss? Maybe it wasn't the Swiss driver, maybe we had contact from somebody else, but he got passed as a result. I think it might have been JJ here again, unless, oops, unless I just didn't get contact. No, there it is, it's off JJ, but this guy gets through, so I assumed it was the Swiss. So we had a couple of bits of contact from JJ there. Not ideal. This one here, I think we tried to hang it around the outside. Made sure we gave the space there, still a bit of contact, but that one's kind of to be expected there. I was just making sure that I was getting past at that point. I think I did the same here again. Ran to the far right hand side. Made sure that I was the one that was going to keep the line here. I tried my best. And then JJ runs wide there, so I wasn't too fussed. But yeah, overall, could have definitely been a better race from everybody in terms of driving standards, couldn't it? Right, let's go again. We'll go one more. Final race of the stream. Let's hope for a good one. Getting frustrated at the back. Yeah. It's just as frustrating down the front though, by the looks of things. We had a bad race there. Could have been on for a good result. Put my livery on. I looked in the garage, but I didn't have this car. But I thought that I did have it. But I might need to go buy it, but I'm conscious that I'll probably... Actually, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. I was going to try and set a faster lap, but let's get a livery on. Because that's a couple of tenths in itself, isn't it? Right, we've got 3 minutes, though. We've got to be quick here. Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. So, yeah, see, it doesn't have... Ah! No, we do. What am I doing wrong? Oh, tyres. Aha! Sorry, John. There we go. Right, we're winning now. Now we're winning. Right, and we'll get a lap in. Let's go. Yeah, sorry, John. I didn't think that I did. I think when I was quickly trying to get on before, when I saw the error message and it was just telling me about the tyres. And I was like, oh shit, I don't have this car. Incorrectly assuming. Right, we're all good though, let's go. Just enough time. Ah! My new rule for this lap is it's full throttle or nothing. That's not the quickest way. Treble 6. Oh my god, I don't think I'll definitely not do it on this lap. Maybe if I spent another couple of hours. Brace for impact. Deary me. Yeah, maybe not this lap. Definitely not that lap after that. Definitely not that lap. Oh, we don't want to start. There we go. We're back in. Right. City 3-0 up. It's a late kick off, that, isn't it? Or are they... What are we on to now? They should be on the second half by now, are they? What time did it kick off? Kiwi, where are you? I've just seen you. There you are. Oh. Oh. Still didn't work. I'll try not to, Kiwi, don't worry. We'll work together, we'll work together. Where are you, though? Oh, you're at the top. Oh, I'm definitely not catching you. Look at that lap time, wow. Right, let's get a good launch. That was a decent launch, to be fair. Oh. There we go, podium could be on. Oh Jesus, at this rate the race win could be on. Look at this. Kiwis ended up P2. Gonna get past JJ here. We're on to the podium. Not anymore, we're not. How's your rejoin? How's my rejoin? No! My rejoin is absolutely awful. That's how my rejoin is. Absolutely horrific. And now my wheel's gone wonky again. Oh man. classic case of speaking too soon. And my wheels gone wonky. I kind of drive like that. I don't know what's going on there. Right, let's go back to Spa. There was no hanging about on that one, was there? Let's try the Ferrari. Oh, man. Horrendous. Rage quit, absolutely. Oh, Red Bull Ring. Oh, I tell you what, we'll do a different stream for the time trial. If I end up doing one, we'll do it on a different stream. Otherwise, I'll just spend hours and hours on there. And I'm not very good at time trials, so it's not normally much of a watch, really, unless I make it a bit of a challenge. Like the Fuji 200 laps challenge. Right, let's see what we can do here. So I think the top end on the Ferrari, was this better or not than the McLaren? I think it was just a smidge better if all goes well kind of thing. Awful that. Awful. Look at that, that's the difference. You get a better run there. Huge difference. 6th gear as well. Better to hang in that than up to 7th by the looks of it. Don't run wide. It's the only thing with the Ferrari is the understeer through there. 29.9, still a second off the pace I was in the McLaren. Yeah, should be in the McLaren probably. We'll give the Ferrari a go though, we haven't been in it yet. Max is behind us there as well. Although this seems to be taking a while, I have a feeling this is going to crash and burn. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the McLaren's faster, I think. I did alright in the... I think it did we not do one race in the Ferrari? And initially I thought it was better. Oh, might we have a little bit of rain? It's 5 mile away. Might we have a little bit of rain? Right, final race of the stream. We're in P7 here. I suppose we got to aim for the podium. I think that rain's actually travelling away by the looks of it. So I don't think that's a worry. Yeah, I did, Kiwi, I did. I quit. I binned it and quit. Could have been on for a win as well. It's just behind you at one point. Right, let's go. The straight line speed, I think, is where we have the advantage in the Ferrari. Nope, track's dry, John. So I think we could be. You never know. Things might be a positive. Yeah, the only thing is the slight understeer in the Ferrari versus the McLaren. An awful run through Rouge and Raddy on there. Max is going to be absolutely on this one. Round the outside as well. Fair play, Max. Fair play. I just absolutely did not do enough there. On. Yeah, great move. Can't argue with that one at all. Mega move. That one, not so much. Track limits. Oh man, no. Because I gained loads of time from that, really, didn't I? Well, on that terrible disappointment, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, it is time to end. Oh, man. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. He's not even waiting for us. He's just, like, fucked off as well, so... What a nightmare. Right, we're going to call it a day there before I end up, well, having no more PS5. We'll call it a night there. Unless we go back to Interlagos, but I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered. Right, hopefully everybody's enjoyed that. We'll be back on Sunday, British Heart Foundation. So make sure you're tuning in for that one. That is going to be a good one. We're going to be right here at Interlagos, so I'm definitely going to get my practice in. I'm hoping that, well, we're in the Mercedes, which we were talking about earlier, and I will struggle a lot at Interlagos, except for this windy little infield section. That's the only place where I'm going to be able to make up time. And then if I can possibly be in slipstreams, I think people will still pull away from me. The Supra, I think someone's in the Viper or the Corvette, one of the American cars I think someone's in. Those cars on the straight, I will still not even be able to keep up with, even in the slipstream. But I might be able to try and kind of like make it back up in the corners. So we're going to have to try and watch our tyres and all that sort of stuff. It'll be an interesting race. I don't think I'll do particularly well in terms of qualifying, but we'll see how we manage to get on. So I'm going to be looking forward to that one. I'm going to be looking forward to that a little bit more than these daily races, which have proven to be rather awful tonight. Always seems to be the case on Friday that they're a lot worse. A lot more people on a Friday night. And, yeah, a lot more getting punted off and all that sort of stuff like that. I won but not proud of myself. P2 pushed me 3 times and got past. Then you pushed him. Out of curiosity, Kiwi, who was it that was P3? What was the name of the player that was P3? Can you remember? Because we had a few people that punted us off and all that sort of stuff on race A. Can you remember his name? Time trial at Red Bull Ring, Mount Panorama. That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. Oh, Mazda at High Speed Ring as well. Jeez, that'll be Benoit. Oh, right, okay. I think he was fine with us, actually. We didn't have any issues with him, but I did see... oh, JJ. If it was JJ, then that sounds that we did have a couple of bumps from him. So, potentially, that would sound a little bit more likely. We had quite a few bumps from him, and I'm going to probably try and make a video on it as well. So, yeah, he rammed a few. He absolutely did. So, that's no good. Building up quite the reputation he is. But there we are. Hopefully everyone still enjoyed it. It was still a little bit of fun. Daily Race A, I wish could have been a little bit better. / wish I didn't make as many mistakes. But there we go. Hopefully, I shall see you all on Sunday. Excuse me, if not on stream, then on track. Enjoy your weekend. Otherwise, we'll see you on Monday. Back on Monday for new daily races, whatever they turn out to be. Enjoy your weekend. Toodles.